Good morning, guys. How we doing, chat? It's been kind of a struggle getting to the desk this morning. Mason and I have been grinding what feels like for the last 24 hours trying to get the Glizzy first episode out and uploaded and edited and all that nonsense. So I'm a little tired, to say the least. But welcome. First live stream in, I don't know, a week and a half. Let me make sure everything's working here. Andrew, it's not like a new intro. It's been there for a little while. Nimkins, no, I did not delete anything. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, guys, good morning. Morning, Albu. Morning, Mason. Khaled. Jose. Andrew. Nims. Fletcher. Welcome, guys. New video out. So if you haven't checked it out yet, go check that out. Morning, DJ. Yeah, Andrew. I noticed you haven't been around lately. I'm kind of peeking on my mic here. So anyway, charts today. Obviously, the markets have been wild lately. All the tariff news, yada, yada, yada. NQ levels for today. Let's see what I got. I haven't really adjusted much of anything. So I'll be watching this 400 level right here to see if we get it above. Above 400, I'll be playing longs up into 700. Rejections below. I don't know where the bottom is on this market anymore, guys. I'll be honest with you. So I would just be targeting level to level. You're WhatsApping me some good news, Nimkins? What are you messaging me? I swear, if this is a picture of puppies or something like that. Oh, nice. Congrats, Nims. Got the all clear from the doctor. That's good news. Congrats, brother. I'm sure you're relieved. We're relieved as well. Chat, give Nims the GGs on the all clear from the doctors. That's good to know. Does that mean you're going to be on Trading with the Boys this Friday? Some are really. No, Nims. You're a big part of this community. We obviously want you around. So yeah, guys. I'll be watching this 400 level to see what happens when price gets up there. I don't know if I'll take any trades on this live stream this morning or not. I'm not entirely sure. I kind of want to be patient and let the market kind of decide what it wants to do first. If we're seeing extreme volatility, there's a good chance that I won't take any trades. But my read would be to watch this 17,004 level on NQ. If we get above it and are holding above it, longs up into like 680 to 700 look appropriate. Holding below, I would target first overnight lows here at around, what is this, 660? Or no, 860? 16,860? I'm not going to mess anywhere in between these two levels, though. So that's my read on the day. And we'll see what the market wants to give us. What's up, Palm? Thanks, Palmetto. Yeah, guys, it's really weird sitting in a room and having to do like a narration talking to a camera. It's very strange. And like the first time I went around doing it, it was like it just sounded so scripted. We had to redo that thing, I don't know, a few times. Just to even get it to sound somewhat. It still makes me cringe. I'm not going to lie. It's very awkward talking to a camera by yourself in a room. Very, very awkward. I'm sure I'll get used to it over time, but it's very awkward. Alright, so it looks like we're coming up into that 700, or up into that 400 level. I wouldn't mind a glizzy print up here. That would be worth taking. If we can get that move up here into the mid 600s. Yeah, Fletcher, like it's actually more difficult. It's weird. I know you have some I know you have some acting experience, so it's probably a little easier for you. I don't. I'm all right in like public speaking settings, but when you're in a room by yourself talking to a camera, Ollie, I already showed the levels. If you want me to show them again, I can show them again. They're on a separate chart. But yes, the boxes are still there. No worries, Ollie. No worries. Yeah, Tenor. So when you're, let me minimize this. So on your charts, when you're looking at this, the way that you're only going to get glizzy prints when price is in between these two red levels or these two green levels. And when price is breaking outside the Keltner channel. So you need the Keltner channel to be inside this box, price to be above the Keltner channel to the top side in order for it to print. Same thing, vice versa on the downside. Yeah, Phoenix, I said good morning. Nims. Yeah, Fletcher, I believe, has some acting experience. Oh, Fletcher, there were times where honestly, what you saw there was pretty like one take. There was very little editing, maybe a few slight pauses that were cut out, but it was all one take. But yeah, in your mind, you're thinking, oh man, what did I just say? And then you watch it back and it looks fine. I mean, aside from seeing yourself on a camera and making yourself cringe. I don't know. I'm sure I'll get used to it over time and it will become easier. But then you have parts when you're like trying to be a little more animated and it just doesn't work, especially on YouTube. So eventually I just decided, all right, I'm going to be myself. And just talk to the camera how I would talk to somebody in real life. If you have not purchased the Glizzy Clipper indicator yet and are interested, I would definitely hop on it. There are links both on the Level Up Discord and in all my content that I've released recently. The price is going to adjust very soon, so it won't be that cheap for very long. So I would hop on it as soon as possible if you're interested, if you don't have it already. Drinking a bottle of whiskey. Albo, I'm not really a drinker. I mean, I might drink once or twice a year, but I'm not a big drinker. Andrew. I can't I can't say what your comment says on the live stream, but that's funny. Yeah, guys, the tariff stuff, I'm going to refrain from making any comment on the tariff stuff on a live stream. You know, everybody has differing opinions on the topic. It's a divisive topic right now as well. So I'm going to steer clear of that. And that was my meaning for the post in the Discord yesterday as well, is there are two sides to every story. There are certain people that agree with the decisions that are being made. There are certain people that that don't. And that's just the way that it is. And it's just going to cause more division talking about it. If you want to talk how it trading and levels and stuff like that, I'm fine with it, you know. But to sit here and bash the president for decisions that he's making, for doing things that he said he was going to do for the last 40 years, like it's a little absurd, and the fear mongering definitely needs to stop. Nims, we're at 17,350. All right, we broke above that 400 level. So what I'm looking at now is a possible pullback into 400. I'm not going to take it, but I'd be looking for a hold above 400 for the long up into the like 600 is what I'd be looking at. Yeah, all the indexes have been moving in tandem lately. All the charts pretty much look the same as far as structure is concerned. So I've been noticing that when you get those first glizzy prints, I'm still trying to fine tune how I want to execute with the glizzy as well, and still playing around with some things. But I'm going to definitely start looking at all the indexes at the same time and seeing if there's a possible target on one of the indexes that isn't hit yet, especially the NQ and ES. Because yesterday, NQ still had a ways to go down to 17K while RTY and YM were both printing glizzies. and both those indexes fell with the NQ down until NQ hit 17K and then had the bounce out of it and the perfect glizzy trade. So yesterday I took like quite a few losses before catching the one good glizzy trade. So before I execute from here on out, I'm going to take a look at all the other indexes and see if there's a possible target that one of the other indexes it might extend to before I get into a trade. All right, so NQ tapped the upper Celt. YN tapped the upper Celt. It looks like it's pulling back a little bit off it. But all these charts look very similar right now. And really they have for the last few weeks. There really hasn't been a time where they haven't been moving all in the same direction. Man, I kind of have to ignore. I'm not gonna lie. I have to ignore Discord when I'm live streaming. Chris is constantly posting something. Yeah, Ollie, I've definitely live streaming. There's points where, and don't take offense to this, anybody, obviously, because it's on me and it's just the way my brain works. But when I'm reading the chat and I'm seeing entries and exits and possible targets all over the place, or this indicator is here, this moving average is there, yeah, it starts creating doubt in my mind. And I have to find a way to tune it all out. You know, while Chris is a very, very, very good trader, there's been a lot of times recently where he's just been flat out wrong. He's just been flat out wrong. So don't take offense if I'm ignoring comments or don't be offended by it, but it's something that I have to do because it does mess with my head. All right, we're back underneath 400. Let's see if price holds under 400. 18,350. No. I don't. Let's see. Did we? Yes, we did. Ollie. NQ's really only had 2 glizzy prints in the last couple days. I'm trying to, while my account balance is small on this Take Profit Trader account, I'm trying to not trade NQ. Until I get a better handle on accurately executing based off the Glizzy, I need to stay away from NQ. Either that or size way down. Yeah, Fletcher, RTY I've noticed will just slow grind you to death. And it's very hard. Martin, I started with Take Profit Trader last week. It was a week ago, last Monday. Yeah, Martin, you haven't been around. Welcome back, by the way. Not much has changed. Just, well, actually, quite a bit has changed. So on this Take Profit Trader account, Martin, I'm only trading Glizzy signals. So you won't see me executing where I normally do. I need to get a print in order to execute on this account. Every trade will be documented, and we'll have videos out once a week doing recaps and trade analysis over the trades placed on this account. So, fortunately or unfortunately, the entire internet will be able to see how this account performs. And we'll see how much money the indicator can make us. The one thing I will say that it does do is it does keep you out of a lot of trouble. And as long as your risk parameters are in check, there really is no reason why you can't have massive profits simply trading this single indicator. Right now, my read would probably be longs. I'd be playing the long from 400 up into 600. Typically. Good morning, Mousy. Man, the NQ has been so volatile. It's hard to trade minis on NQ right now. Well, anybody take that 400 long? It's good for 70 points already. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what day it was, but it might have been Monday, but price pumped up. I don't even know how far it pumped up in a matter of minutes. And then in a matter of minutes as well, it completely almost retraced the entire like 1,400 point move, 1,500 point move. That's just incredible. Oh, Andrew, yeah. I can't imagine just getting into trading and trying to trade this thing. You are absolutely wrecked. There has never been a more important time in my trading journey to be able to accurately locate key levels. Because if you're not executing at those, you are wrecked. Absolutely wrecked. So I don't know what the answer is now. Yeah, 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 Fletcher. I agree. I don't know. Honestly, if you're starting right now, you are getting wrecked. You're getting wrecked. You're not. Yeah, you're not. You're not continuing to trade. Especially if you're starting out trading minis. Yeah, or Martin. Sometimes that's worse. Where if they just click a button and get lucky and they think they are the best trader on earth, they'll be humbled really quick when they go in with a little more size the next time because they're thinking they know what they're doing. Oh yeah, Fletcher. When 1 point is like $2,000, or you're getting into crazy territory. Start adding all that size. Well, I see Annan's short on his small account. I think he's about to get ran over, though. I hope not, but I'm pretty sure there's still another 150 points up from here. Could be wrong, but that's the feeling that I get. Yeah, we're kind of just slow grinding up into that 600 level. Where exactly do I have this level? Oh, so it's all the way up at like 6... like 650 to 670. What is this? Oh no, 680 to 700. Yeah, I have a feeling we're gonna grind higher. All right, little smack off 500. Yeah, I mean, that went from 420 to 450 so fast right there. I mean, how do you trade a mini on NQ right now? I mean, I know these candles look small, guys, but these are 1 minute candles. 420 to 500 in less than a minute. Yeah, yeah, Mason. I mean, what? How do you even? I mean, look, guys, we're normally zoomed in like not even that much. My normal zoom for NQ is something like this, where it's covering, you know, maybe 200 points on my charts. But in order to see any kind of structure whatsoever, even on a 1 minute chart right now, you have to zoom out so far to see any kind of structure. It's crazy. Yeah. I hope Annan took profits when that came back down into 420. Because he's getting run over right now. If he didn't. Yeah, Fletcher, there's just... I don't know how you trade it. I mean, I'm definitely not going to be executing... Like, even the YM. Even the YM. You're looking at 200.1 minute candle here. What is YM normally? Not 200 points in 1 minute. YM's normally slow. Albu, if you're still here, tell him how YM typically, or Nims, if you're around still and not at the gym. Tell Fletcher how YM typically trades. I mean, this 1 minute candle on YM is over $1,000. It might be time just to go to almost like a 3 micro type strategy. I mean, even the ES, every single index is moving that way. RTY is doing the same thing. Oh, good. Annan got out. Okay, that's good. The only ticker that you're about to get a print on is NQ. The other ones still have a little ways to go. If NQ gets above 700, you'll probably get a print. Yeah, Ollie, you need news and you need X up. Twitter, X, whatever. I mean, I call it Twitter, but even if you have news up, Ollie, there's fake news. people just report on things that don't exist. It's crazy. That happened yesterday. CNBC. All right, Fletcher, have a good one. Not a bad decision. It's not a bad decision. I mean, guys, it's not worth being completely stressed out trading. You know, if you're completely stressed out, take a break. These market conditions are not ideal. Later, Fletch. In fact, I couldn't have picked a worse time to start a brand new evaluation or account. I've had to take it really slow. Phoenix, Annan is cursed. Why is Annan cursed? Oh, he took a long and now is getting run over again. Yeah, he's executing in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing there on NQ. You're either getting long from 400 or you're waiting till price gets up towards 700. Those are really where you want to be executing right now. He's executing around 500, and it's just, there's nothing there. And except for, there's probably a pivot there. The daily 200. Let's see, Ollie. Oh, we are well below the daily 200. There's your daily 100 and 200. Well below. Yeah, Ollie, you don't. There's not... Like, moving averages mean nothing right now. They just... They don't mean a thing. Once the tariff news settles down and the fear kind of leaves or subsides a little bit, we'll probably pull back into those moving averages. You know? But I wouldn't pay any attention to moving averages right now. Like, pretty much ignore your overbots and oversolds, your RSIs, your MACDs. I haven't even looked at Delta recently at all. I can only imagine what a Delta chart looks like. You're getting flips on every 2 minutes of 1 minute candle prints. You're getting Delta flips. Yeah, I have no idea. Like, look at how much we're chopping 400 here. Yeah, Dave. I mean, it's blatantly obvious. Yeah, we're not going to get into all that. But know that I'm with you, Dave, on this topic. The thing that drives me nuts is the people that talk a lot don't educate themselves fully before they speak. They develop an opinion on the matter before they've even really educated themselves, strictly because whatever news they're watching is creating that narrative that only tells one side. You know, fear mongering. I mean, that's the best phrase I can put to it. Everybody just needs to calm down a little bit. Take a deep breath. mean, this chop in between 400 and 500 is is crazy. Yeah, guys, I might not catch a trade here today. Might not be a very long stream. I'll hang around until 10:30, see what happens. Man, my neighbor's lawn care company is next door and is loud as can be. Remember when I first started streaming and it was just lawnmowers? Yeah, Mason. That's what's going on right now. I can hear the weed eater. What the heck? Give me a second, guys. Yeah, it's loud and I apologize. Tell them to get off my lawn. No, they're mowing the neighbor's lawn. I take care of my own lawn. But the thing is, we've had so much rain here over the last week. And if you haven't yet, like, Louisville has been dealing with and is still dealing with massive flooding. If you guys get a second, go ahead and Google search flooding at Broad Run Park in Louisville, Kentucky, and you'll see what kind of flooding we've been dealing with. I sent a picture to Nims, and he was astonished. Oh, and then Dave, he showed me a picture of their like weather alerts and storms, and it was a picture of their dumpsters being blown over. Empty dumpsters just falling over. I was like, oh my goodness, that's your weather alerts? You kidding me? I'll send it to you. I think it's in mine and his DM chat log. It's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, downtown Louisville is actually the Ohio River's spilled over the banks and is starting to flood out the city. Well, sorry guys, I'm totally uninterested in executing anywhere in this area. I just don't like anything. I mean, the long from 400 that I called out earlier paid. I mean, you got 200 points out of that move. At least 150. And that's really the only trade that I've seen that I would normally take. I still feel like price needs to go a little higher than where we got to today. We're not selling off as hard as you like to see on the short side. kind of just chopping 400 now. I think was it Martin that said they're waiting till bonds news at 1? That might be what we do. We just take a break and don't look at the charts until a little bit later, till there's a little more clarity. I mean, my read is still longs from 400 for the long up. Yeah, Jose, it's very difficult. Very, very difficult. I mean, you definitely have to size down. Yeah, and Martin, this could be an interesting, like, typically the minutes aren't much because they're just reiterating what the last FOMC meeting, what happened in the last FOMC meeting, but there's been so much that's happened since FOMC that these minutes might actually affect the market greatly. Yeah, Dave, it's a good, it's not a bad idea to take a break. Let's put it that way. I mean, it's not worth the stress because it's all fear-driven price action right now. It's not, there's nothing really logical about it. It's emotional trading. You know, if you don't have the ability to locate key levels, just forget about it. Forget about it. Yeah, I mean, you're getting wrecked. I mean, we're just grinding back up. Well, at least I was able to give the level that gave good trades. If you were paying attention. I do still think we're due to come up in this area, though. I wouldn't be interested in any shorts until we were firmly holding below, I'll say 200, 17,200. Or price gets up here around 700, 680 to 700. Maybe price needs to come back to this kelp mid to reset and balance. Yeah, Dave, I know the normal things that we look at, it's almost like we have to throw them all out right now. Like normally the run of the test above a double top like that, a big double top, would make sense. But you just never know. Like even this on the short side, say you're playing the break below 400. Now this thing's pulling back above 400 and kind of holding above. So it's like, yeah, Jose, I mean that 400 to 440 and then rips 50 points out of nowhere. 70 points and counting. 80 points. I mean, what do you do? What do you do? I mean, I know what I would have done normally. But it's just it's wild. I mean, that's 100 points in less than a minute. And now you're back down 40 points off those highs in less than, and that's all in 10 seconds. yeah, Dave. I mean, it's wild. It's wild. And somehow my read is still looking fairly accurate. It's still looking, I don't know how. The 5 minute looks like the 10-second chart. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you almost have to zoom out, but the problem with executing on a higher time frame chart is the risk has to be a lot wider. You have to have a lot more risk on when you're trading on those higher time frame charts. If you're trading based on candle structure. Let's see, can we come back into 400? Can I get 400 again for the 5 millionth time in the morning session? Yeah, Dave. Yeah, if you're trading how we normally intraday trade on a higher time frame chart, your risk is just, I mean, even on this 15-minute chart, let's take, I mean, look at this wick on the 15-minute. I mean, come on. What is this? 860 all the way up to 18,364. So we're talking a 500-point wick on the 15-minute chart. Come on. I mean, come on. That's absurd. I know, Abu. Why do we say they? I say it too. I say they all the time. And no one knows who they is. When I refer to they, I mean institutional money. They is them. Yeah. They is them. He is him. Well, if you're playing that 500 to 400 range, you're banking today. Absolutely banking. Yeah, Albert, just any big player in the market, I guess, is they / them. Yeah, Albert, I wouldn't be surprised. So let's see here. Let me pull over the daily. So what you typically see, and I'll say that with quotation marks around it, bunny ears around it, is you usually like to see on overall moves a leg down, a build up, a second leg down, a retrace, and then there's generally one big drop that goes even lower. And I don't know when that's going to happen or what that is, but the ABCD pattern, ABCDE pattern that every trader talks about, but that's normally what you see during market downturns. And we don't know where the level is, where that's going to come from, or anything like that. Obviously, this level looks good up here around like 19K ish for a slow grind back up into over time, and then another leg down. But right now, with everything being news driven and fear driven, I don't even know if we've formed a bottom yet. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. All we can do is locate the key levels and be executing at key levels, and then at least your risk is minimal and your targets are very well defined, you know. And the only way to trade it right now is tight trailing. You know, you almost can't let it breathe too much. Well, we are just chopping in between 400 and 500, guys. Sorry we didn't get any glizzy prints and no trades yet today on the live stream, but I really didn't see much that I liked. The 400 long early was about all that I saw. How wide is that initial balance, Martin? Let's see. Initial balance today is 400 points almost. Actually, that's that's kind of tame in comparison to what we've been seeing, to tell you the truth. Like I said, I think we grind up into this 700 area. Maybe even extend a little bit above. Yeah, Martin, it is, it's actually really small compared to what we've been seeing. It is really small. I don't know. Remember the good old days when 100 points seemed like a big move? You know? Just wild. All right, guys. Well, I'm probably gonna call it there for the session. Well, for the morning session. I don't think I'm gonna catch any trades. I'm gonna be waiting for glizzy prints anyway. So, if you're still trading, trade safe. If you have a bag, don't lose it. And I'll be back on Friday for trading with the boys. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. If you want to get a hold of me, I'll be in Discord. And other than that, I'll see you on Friday. Peace.